Okay, I'm going to be unboxing a Aventik tenkara rod. So tenkara rods are just basically a rod and some line. So anybody who wants the simplicity of fishing without the having to deal with reels and expensive equipment, like this is a really good rod to start. I've already got one of these for my son, and it works really well. I just got one that's a little bit longer for my wife to use. It's really addicting, and it's just great. So I'm going to show you real quickly what this is all about. So Aventik is a Chinese company, I believe. Says here it's easy. I think this means that it's very fast to set up. I don't know what that means. It makes a great gift. So I got this for 20 bucks. My first tenkara rod I got from Aventik, it was on sale, so I got it for like 11 bucks. Let's see what else. And Aventik and tenkara rod will ensure you a pleasant fishing trip with no regrets and disappointment. I can concur, as long as you're trying to fish for small sunfish and nothing too big, although we've caught some bass on these little small rods and it's kind of fun. Some warnings here: California, China, nothing important. And then this kind of surprised me when I looked at this one here. It says 25-year warranty. That's pretty amazing. I think you'll see some reviews from folks that say that this rod is not very durable, cheaply made, but we've taken our first one out and it's taken a beating, probably 20 or so fishing trips already to the pond, and no problems whatsoever. So just real quickly, let's see what's in the box. You get a tube, nothing fancy, just a little plastic poly tube. I really don't use it for anything other than to keep the extra parts that they give you, which is kind of cool considering this is such a cheap rod. They give you an extra tip here, which will make sense in case the tip breaks. These are really thin, but they're actually quite strong. But in case it breaks, which I haven't experienced that yet, you have an extra one, which is kind of cool. Again, pretty nice for a very cheap rod. And then you also get this really cheap cover here. I don't know what kind of material is. Also nothing that we use, so I kind of chuck that to the corner. So this is what a tenkara rod looks like. It's just very compact. There's a little plastic, or some fancier ones have like a cork plug here, and this is what holds all the pieces in place. So let me set that aside. Okay, so with the tenkara rod, okay, this is the first time I'm opening it, so it might be a little hard. You see here, this is what they call a tippet, I think. Yeah. Oh, I'm sorry, a lilian. This is what they call a lilian on the rod here. So this is nothing more than the piece of rope that's connected to the tip here. This is where you're going to tie your line to. The next thing they talk about here is the tenkara line, which for tenkara fishing, there's like two basic types of lines. If you buy the set, it comes with a couple of lines, but it comes with like how to describe it? It's like a braided line. It's a little bit heavier. It helps to cast. But on something small like this, I found that it was perfectly fine to use somewhat of a thick fluorocarbon line here. This one is from Japan. I got it from Amazon, so I'll put a link for this and the rod in the description. But this is a yellow line to make it easier to see, and it is three and a half. I don't know if that means it's 3.5 pounds, but anyway, this goes onto the lilian, right? And then once you tie this to the lilian, what you want to do is add a leader line, and this is typically something lighter and a lot more thin. And so this basically creates a chain. So lilian to this line here, and then to the leader, and then you can then tie a fly, or you can tie a like what my son likes to do is tie a hook and a night crawler. So these work really great, and I'll do another video to show you how this all connects together, but I want to show you how this kind of extends out here. If you can see, I'm going to start extending it. Might be hard to see with the light. So you just want to extend it slowly from the tip here. And this one, I believe, is an 8-foot rod. So super light, like super light. Very comfortable for any child, you know, any child, maybe even like 4 or 5 years old, should be able to handle this comfortably. And anyway, it's just really easy to use. This is our preferred way to fish nowadays, unless we're actually going after something really big, or fishing off a kayak or something like that. But at the pond, at a pier, this works out really great. So again, I'll probably do a review on Amazon as well. But this would be definitely a 5-star and is worth it. I got this one for $20. A lot of times they go on sale depending on the color too. This one's a 8-foot 8 section. And then the other thing is, I guess I should point out with these tenkara rods is, it's, if you ever need to repair them, like that tip, that the additional tip that they gave you in case it breaks, this bottom cap just comes off, and you can see all the little kind of mini rods, for lack of a better description. You know, they're all in here. They just come right out like this. And so if you needed to replace any section of this, in this case I only have this last tip, or oops, this is the second to last tip. There's another tip in here that has the lily attach it. I can take it out and replace it. So it's actually really, really easy. So highly recommend. I'll put a link in the description for all the different components, lines and things like that, in case you're interested. Also look at our videos. We'll be posting more videos of us catching sunfish on the tenkara rod. All right, thanks.